Let me teach you how to vibe.
Hey, I was expecting a good game.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
I was not expecting that. Oh, built the ass, dog.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Built the ass. Hey, listen, if you a Chief fan, oh, wait, DJ. Shout out to my dog, Life is Mad, JD the janitor. If you a Chiefs fan,
let me teach you how to vibe.
Just know I got love for y'all. Y'all been one of the greatest runs we've seen in the common era of football, but tonight, man, tonight y'all got belt to ass. Belt to ass.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
All right, so first pass on that first drive, AJ Brown was not offensive. Pass interference. I just started laughing because like I was trolling everybody about like the Chiefs don't get favoritism a little time. Like not you got to go to Arrowhead and beat them, but in this situation it did not matter. They got right off the field. The Chiefs did not attempt to run the ball. They couldn't run the ball. They was on Patrick Mahomes' neck. It looked like the Buccaneers game.
Let me teach you
to
how
where
to
like
vibe.
Mahomes was dropping back and they was just on his neck by the time. Like on the one play when they threw Tooney into him
Let me
when
teach
he
you
got
how
the
to
interception to
vibe.
Bond, I was like, oh, it's over. Like when offensive lineman is getting thrown into the quarterback mid play, like offensive lines was not ready for the Eagles. They was relentless all night. He got hit every time he dropped back to throw the football. And then the one chance they had to get back in the game right before half, D-Hop, I felt so bad
Let
for
me
him.
teach you how to
One of the great
vibe.
receivers in the last decade comes wide open and trips on his own feet and dropped the ball wide open. Chris Jones dive on the ground and put his head in the dirt. Mahomes started chewing on the mouthpiece. You kind of knew at that point in time, you know what I'm saying, it was over with. Oh my goodness. He say, do his legacy hit a hit? Nah. Not if he right back there next year. Like the thing about it is like, did Brady lose to the Giants? Yes. The Falcons should have smoked them, but the Falcons are choke artists. You know what I'm saying? Brady got beat pretty good against the Eagles. I mean, at the end of the day, like if Mahomes go back to the Super Bowl every year for the next decade, nobody will remember. Like, but the Eagles, they was out for blood though. Like they wasn't celebrating after no touchdowns. They was making big plays in the first half.
Let me teach
They
you
was
how to
scoring and handing
vibe.
the ball to the referee. Like they was making a sack and jogging off to the sideline with no facial expression. Like
Let me teach you how
it
to
was a
vibe.
business trip for the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that we all worried about the Chiefs all year long was not being good enough at that skill position to be explosive. They were not explosive, and the Eagles just choked them out on defense. It kind of looked like when somebody can't block the double mug or something, like the quarterback would just get hit every play,
Let me
and
teach
they
you
were
how
just
to
intercepting
vibe.
acrobat pick artists. It was over with.
Let
He
me
said
teach you how
Kelsey
to
with that
vibe.
retirement. Said KC line been an issue all season. Yeah, but I mean, like Mahomes do Mahomes stuff,
Let me
and
teach you how
tonight
to
it just wasn't
vibe.
enough. Yeah, AJ Brown, man, 2 Super Bowls and 1 ring since leaving since leaving the Titans. Kari Blasting game, Kyle Phillips.
Let me teach
I
you
think
how
it's
to
like
vibe.
3. It was like 4 or 5 Titans that's at the Super Bowl. Shout out to the former Titans that got that ring tonight.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Eagles fans, now it's time to bask in y'all glory. Y'all pretty
Let me
much.
teach you how to vibe.
What did I say about the Eagles in the offseason? The Giants handed y'all Saquon Barkley. Giants fans, just curl up with the blanket right now. You know what I'm saying? And lube up. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, could the Eagles become a better team? Last year there was just players and they wasn't that good of a team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bickering all season. When it got to the playoffs, like the Chiefs stopped Saquon today. Like Saquon really wasn't no issue. He didn't have no home run plays. they kind of corral him at the line of scrimmage. But Jalen Hurts, a person that a lot of people give criticism to. 2 Super Bowls, he balled in both Super Bowls. Him with his legs, extending plays, punishing them with runs when he decided to keep it and running himself, putting the ball in place. The one interception on the sideline, he got hit and the ball just ran out of steam. It didn't make it. It's really like if that ball gets to the end zone, 1-on-1, I think AJ Brown, the way he was playing, probably come down with it.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Yeah, it was about to ask. Yeah, Becker, that's a good question. Do the Eagles fans still want to get rid of Sirianni? Now all the Saints fans in New Orleans is like, yeah, hey, Kellen Moore, don't leave. All the Saints fans right now, I seen y'all on the internet, Game and Grunt, all y'all, they over there on their knees right now trying to make sure Kellen Moore don't leave. Statman J Baby, what up? Oh yeah, D-Hop dropped the ball. It's a dude that lost $945,000. I'm pretty sure if he bet $1 million, then he got $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like some super dog leg 15 you pick, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, national champion, Super Bowl champion. Oh yeah, and he got the bag.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
He said, BG say, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. She to be back. Yeah. What's any quarterback kryptonite? Pressure. When they threw Thuney into him and he threw that pick, I was like, bro, Thuney is like a Pro Bowl left guard, and he was getting thrown into the QB tonight. He said Patrick Mahomes put up in that green suit.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
It was a 12 parlay. Oh, okay. I thought it's somebody that just bet $1 million on the game. Nah, Josh, that was. All right, man. Listen, Super Bowl was cool, but let's get into like it was such a blowout. Let's just go ahead and get into the halftime show. I'm gonna go ahead and see what y'all thought about the halftime show, cause my opinion may be different from y'all's. Cause I was like, I gotta see how y'all feel out here. Oh yeah, Jalen Hurts balled in both Super Bowls though. I say he balled in the last Super Bowl too. Yeah, I mean you gotta restack them QBs the way Hurts played, and Hurts came into the postseason injured. He came into the postseason injured, like coming off a protocol and still balling. Like, you know,
Let me teach you
he
how
threw
to
some
vibe.
beams tonight. The 25 ball in last fight. He said, "Came."
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Oh my goodness. Bill say it was mid. 2 times say the commercials. I thought it was all right. You know, listen, kind of Kendrick, you know, there. See what he dropped some bars. Traded the first round pick.
Let me teach
I'm
you how
sorry
to
about what's
vibe.
going on with your daily, you know, duties, but not tonight, man. Not tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the halftime show was okay. This is let me just go ahead and say it. When I think of Super Bowls, I think it's a regional thing to showcase the city that they in. Case in point, if they do Nashville, I expect country music. I expect Blake Shelton. I expect Dolly Parton. I want to see like all the country music, Morgan Wallen. I want to see all that in Nashville, right? Honky tonk country. You know what I'm saying? If it's in New York, I need like Jay-Z and all them to come out. I'm gonna need like Wu-Tang or something. I'm gonna need like some real New York. If it's the Midwest, like I'm gonna need Nelly and them coming out like the Saint Lunatic. If it's Chicago, it's gotta be Ye, it's gotta be Dirk, it's gotta, you know what I'm saying, Chief Keef. If it's the West Coast, we seen the West Coast.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Snoop and Dre like coming out, like it's gotta be like, if it's the D, it's gotta be Kid Rock, it's gotta be Eminem, it's gotta be, bro. New Orleans, they did New Orleans style national anthem, New Orleans style ode, New Orleans style everything, and then get there and have West Coast bounce. To me, it just was off. I'm happy for Kendrick because that's huge for any rap artist to get that accolade, but I'm good. I would have liked if they would have had the Hot Boys out there with
Let me
Wayne,
teach you
and
how to
Juvenile,
vibe.
and Master P and them came out on the tank. Like, give me the second line with blowing the horns and carrying the casket. Like, I would have preferred that, because to be honest, listening to the show, it was kind of like everybody was really just waiting to see was he gonna play Not Like Us. And before and after that, like, you really wasn't listening for no records before and after that, other than is he gonna do Not Like Us? That was pretty much the whole basis of, like, there wasn't like the dope cameos. It wouldn't this person coming out, that person coming out, like how Usher did with all of Atlanta coming out. Or if you had, like, bro, it just was I just think the Super Bowl is a regional thing. No disrespect to Kendrick, he did his thing, but to me, it in New Orleans, it just looked it off. I'm just gonna be keeping this. The choreography was tight, but it's like if you do somebody outside the region, do Vegas, do some, like, you know what I'm saying, like, do somewhere neutral, like do Dallas, like in New Orleans. I want to see some New Orleans. We never gonna get a chance for New Orleans to have a Super Bowl where like all them dudes like BG, Lil Wayne, Birdman, Master P, No Limit, all that. That could have been like a crazy Super Bowl with that New Orleans feel, and just being like West Coast bounce. It was just like they could have waited till they went back to Arizona or something for that. I mean, really, all it was everybody was waiting to see is he gonna do Not Like Us. Now that that's over with, like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like what comes after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like the Super Bowl. Like, the Eagles got that monkey off their back. We all felt like the Eagles was a good enough team to get the Super Bowl. There was one play LA last time. They got their revenge tour on
Let me teach
the
you
Chiefs.
how to
Now, like,
vibe.
what are the Eagles gonna do in the off season? How are they gonna revamp and to come back? What is the Chiefs gonna do? Next segment. Is the Chiefs dynasty run over, or are they gonna have to completely reshake up their team to get over the hump now? Like, clearly, like, no Rasheed Rice, like, they don't have that I don't even think if he was out there it would have made a difference though. Like, they need something to impact. Like, Travis Kelce, really, the run game was not an impact, and it was an impact all year with Kareem Hunt and Pacheco. I was surprised that the Chiefs didn't try to run it early. And then at the receiver position, then, like, Travis Kelce did not have a game. It really just looked like that Buccaneers game all over. Like, it just looked like the Eagles was it was their time. The 500-star bomb fast show Taylor Swift, she was getting booed. She was confused. Is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce gonna break up now, or are they gonna get married? He gonna retire? I think he gonna retire. They gonna get married or something. New Orleans got the best Super Bowl atmosphere. Need to be a 5-year rotation. G baby, I'm saying, how much crazier would it be if they would have had Lil Wayne and Juvenile and Birdman and BG and Turk all out there, Manny Fresh, and then had like No Limit come out there in the second line doing, bro, that would have really set it off, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, and Philly wasn't even dialing nothing up. They was just sending four, bro. They was drop back in nickel, just sending gas and taking away Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelce.
Let me teach you
And when
how to
D-Hop dropped
vibe.
that pass, it kind of was that feeling like there's nobody else. Like, that was the chance for D-Hop to like make that catch and make a long run and like be a factor. Him and Juju just not enough to get them over. If somebody decided to take away Kelce and Xavier Worthy and just stuff the run, like, the outside receivers got to make plays, and he didn't have time to get him the ball anyways. Yeah, Josh, I felt the same way.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's cool. Like, Kendrick was cool. We all like Kendrick. Kendrick's a great rapper. He one of the best lyricists of all time. But, like, basically, him doing the Super Bowl, in my opinion, was just like all about Not Like Us in the beef. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I was like, man, the city of New Orleans is bigger than just a Drake Kendrick beef. They could care less. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just like if it was Nashville, I would expect Jelly Roll and Morgan Wallen and all them to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't expect it to be Pickett. You know what I'm saying? It just don't seem right. Josh Sweat and Milton Williams about to get paid. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Game was a blowout though. Oh yeah, when they showed Taylor Swift, she was getting booed. It said the halftime show, but that's the thing though. That's like the other side of the like how I felt like when the rap battle happened. I was like, man, who gonna drop the best album? Is it gonna be J. Cole, Kendrick, or Drake, or who, or Future? Who gonna drop the best album? Because I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally. Because outside of that, it's like, okay, what else? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else are they gonna do now? Like between the both of them, I just want to hear a song. I could, like, it kind of was like at this point by the time it came on, it was just whether they was gonna do it or not. I wasn't even interested in really hearing the song. You know what I'm saying? Like we done heard the song all year. I'm saying if it was in Nashville, I would expect for Morgan Wallen, Jelly Roll, Shabuzi. I would expect for all them Nashville people to come out there, Post Malone. Like I expect it to be kind of crazy. Oh, it's coming ASAP Rocky after that, Becker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like Super Bowl should be a regional thing. It's sad though that the game was so bad that we're talking about the halftime show. Because even if we talking about the halftime show, like Drake still got to be mentioned. KC gonna fix their offensive line. They got a good offensive line. They just a little banged up. And the fact that they ain't got no receivers right now that can really get open, like D Hop, man. Matter of fact, which one of y'all? I can't remember who it was, and don't duck on me now. Chat, put them cap stickers in the chat. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Kick or Twitch right now, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Who was in the chat that day talking about D Hop gonna be the X Factor to the Super Bowl? Where is he? Bring that act down. Josh was good. She was good. Shout out to y'all on the YouTube too. He said, "Yo, so Jameis Winston really was the most lit person at the Super Bowl." Yeah, DeShenrick. What they should have did was it should have been Cash Money and No Limit in the second line band and stuff like that for New Orleans with some New Orleans bounce, bro. That's what it should have been.
Let me teach you
that
how
would
to
have been
vibe.
crazy at this stage, but we not gonna ever get that. Not Bradshaw.
Let me teach you how
Keith,
to
who
vibe.
was it in the chat though, man? It was somebody in the chat that's like, man, D Hop gonna be the X Factor. I'm telling you, Booty, you don't know football. I'm like, all right, bro. I said the X Factor was gonna be Kareem Hunt and Pacheco. Like, could they run on the Eagles? I feel like the Eagles defense is too good for you to just sit and throw the ball. Like Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, two players that they drafted back to back that was top 5 in defensive rookie of the year behind Jared Verse. And when you look at that mixed with big play Slade, they brought CD Deuce back. Like in they front seven, bro, like they was just getting after it. And they was just blitzing and covering, sending info and covering, and they just couldn't pick it up. They couldn't protect it. Nobody couldn't get open. And when they did, they wasn't catching the ball. As D Hop dropped one, Kelsey dropped one. It wasn't like they was just catching everything he was throwing too. Samuel Jackson was lit. It was Prince. Nah, it wasn't Prince. I wouldn't even do Prince like that. It wasn't Prince. Yeah, MIO. That's the question we asking right now. Like, is the Chiefs dynasty over? Are they gonna be able to get? Because like this how it was when they lost to the Buccaneers. They couldn't protect Mahomes, and they went and got more help, and they wound up winning another Super Bowl. Now is it like, can they reload and come back? Like, how much does Kelsey have left? Like, they need some playmakers on offense though, and they wasn't able to run the ball today. Nor did they even try though. Like, to me, I was just confused at why they didn't try to run the football to slow down their pass rush. Yeah, the Cooper DeJean pick six was
Let me
crazy.
teach you how to
The second
vibe.
pick he got hit, so it's like the ball just kind of flailed right to the defender. That's when they was throwing the offensive lineman into the QB though. He said, I thought the Chiefs. To me, I said I'll believe the Chiefs lost when they lose, but like I always say, like the Eagles is very capable of beating them. There was one play away from beating them last time without Saquon, so time to get rid of They're not gonna get rid of Kelsey. They just need more. Like Rashee Rice was out all season. Hollywood Brown was out most of the season. He really wasn't a playmaker for them when he was there. Xavier Worthy was more of a playmaker. D Hop dropped a wide open pass in the Super Bowl. I feel bad for him. But the Chiefs need more playmakers on offense. I think if you got that, I don't even think that like Chiefs offensive line is fine. They a little beat up, but who ain't beat up how many games they played? 20 something? Like 20 games? He said Kelsey numbers was mid. Not in the playoffs. Like Kelsey cooked the other teams in the playoffs. He cooked the Texans. He cooked the Bills. Kelsey cooked everybody. He just they literally had a game plan to take Kelsey out the game and take Worthy out the game. The Chiefs couldn't run the ball against a 4-man front. The Eagles was just better. Like, can we say that? Like sometimes like a team is just better, but the Chiefs do need to do more. It said Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl MVP. Where does he rank in the hierarchy of NFL QBs? That's gonna have to be revisited. Next year Super Bowl. Couldn't get out the backfield. Graham was fresh off IR and couldn't be stopped. Yeah. Kelsey looked like it was up, like he ready to go lay one in.
Let me
Taylor.
teach you how to vibe.
That's not how the Chiefs like to operate on offense. They really couldn't do anything though. Like the crazy part was they got the interception and they was backed up in the goal line and really couldn't move from there. It's like the Chiefs all year being double tight end, running the ball, and then starting to hit you over the top. But the Eagles was rushing forward and getting home and stopping the run. Like they just didn't. The first series, the Chiefs didn't run the ball at all. Devontae Smith just became the 5th player in NFL to win Super Bowl, national championship, in college, and a Heisman. Yeah, he underrated player. Nick, what up? He cooked everybody. Eagles just said Juju and D Hop got a show. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's why when my mans was saying like D Hop gonna be the X factor, I was like, he ain't gonna get the ball. D Hop first target was the one right before halftime and he dropped it. You know he wasn't getting the ball again. They said Eagles is definitely better.
Let me teach you how to
This
vibe.
was kind of like the Buccaneers team that beat the Chiefs. Like the team was just like, my question all year about the Eagles was like, was they gonna stay together or was they gonna like implode like they did last season? And they stuck together. But you could kind of tell though, like in their first half, the Eagles was like getting touchdowns and sacks and interceptions. They was not even celebrating, bro. Like they was just going back. It was all business. Like they was like, this ain't over till the game over, and that's what you got to do. See, when the Bills and Ravens fans, I hate to give y'all a shot right now.
Shot Babu, the Facebook gaming in the building.
When the Bills and Ravens fans be talking about like one call or one play, I be like, no, like when you play the Chiefs, the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl beat the Chiefs, right? Tonight, the Eagles left no doubt. They beat the Chiefs. When you playing the Chiefs, it can't be like, man, it was a 4th down call. Maybe we got it. Maybe we didn't. No, you got to do like the Eagles and the Bucks did. Just go beat them. The referees was not a factor tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like the referees had a bad call on A.J. Brown to start the game. They got right off the field, came right back and scored. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they did the bush push to get in there. You feel me? So like Titans going next year? No, we're not. We're not talking about the Titans tonight. We're talking about winners, and we're not talking about the Titans tonight.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
This is his and a fantasy team. Yeah, I mean Kelsey just was not there tonight. Got to tip your hat to them 2 rookie corners. Draft Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean back to back. New Patriots fans. I don't believe that. Happy for Saquon and AJ. Definitely happy for AJ Brown, man. Arthur Juwan Brown. I wanted a better football game, but if you're Eagles fans, you like, nah, I want this to be a blowout. Yeah, Eagles did have a better game plan. Like, even though the Chiefs took away Saquon, like they used that against them when Jalen Hurts started like breaking them on them long runs. It was just kind of like, bro, what can you play? What defense can you run? Like they just kind of had a counter for their counter. And you gotta think like the Eagles ran down on the Commanders in the NFC Championship, and they ran down on the Chiefs today. They dominated. He said, "Hot won me 6K." Ooh. Eagles got them Georgia Bulldogs. He said, chill, you got on Titans. Yeah, bro, I'm the most unbiased sports person that y'all ever be finding, dog. If you got somebody more unbiased than me, let them show up. In this content game in these last 5 years since I've been here, I'm the most unbiased, bro. I got on Titan shit on, but I'm being honest. The Titans are losers, bro. Fan base is ready to trade the number 1 pick and get Aaron Rodgers, bro. We finna be bad for another decade. But we talking about winners tonight. We talking about AJ Brown, D-Hop, Kyle Phillips, Kari Blasingame, all the people that left the Titans and went to the Super Bowl. Kyle Phillips, Kari Blasingame, and AJ Brown got rings from leaving Nashville, bro.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
We don't need to be talking about Super Bowls. Yeah, Kelsey did look out of it. The win up front.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Yeah, they were saying that Saquon, like, he didn't go crazy on offense, but like he had some timely blitz pickups, and then when they did them QB design runs, like he definitely blocked well. That's what it takes, man. Be a total team player.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Yeah, we're talking about getting Aaron Rodgers, bro. We ain't trying to do nothing. Yeah, that's the greatest birthday present for Saquon. Great game. God bless America. TGB Mont. What's good? I can't even really troll you that much because some Titans got a Super Bowl tonight and some former Giants got a Super Bowl tonight. So, hey, man, I salute them guys. Fonzo, Akon, Mont, Tiggs, what up, Rendell, man? Appreciate everybody tapping in. We live on 4 platforms. We on YouTube, we on Facebook, we on Kick and Twitch. Tap in, man. Thoughts on Jalen performance? He balled both Super Bowls, bro. If you just go back and look, he balled both Super Bowls. It's just this time, like they finished the deal. They left no doubt. Dang, man, don't be like that, man. Celebrate your people, man. John Tiggs was good.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
On the Chiefs side tonight. Andrew, they tried. Like that first play, AJ Brown just dunked on McDuffie. McDuffie really just tripped and fell, and they called that penalty. I was like, I started laughing, and I made that post with the Chiefs, the referee with the Chiefs jersey. I really was just trolling. I was like, let me have some fun with it, right? And then the Eagles was like, nah, let's just go right here and stop them, get the ball back and score. And they had a look on their face like they wasn't celebrating, and then I was like, oh, hey, it's over for the Chiefs. Like y'all not coming back from no 14 that point deficit this time. Like this ain't the Atlanta Falcons. You know what I'm saying? And then it just kicked in my head like Chiefs was down 17 and D-Hop dropped that pass, and then Tom Brady, they zoomed in on Tom Brady. Tom Brady was like, I've done this before. I've came back down. Like Tom Brady basically like, hey, he put the blood. Tom Brady put the blood sacrifice out. Ain't nobody ever passing Brady's legacy, man. Brady calling the game for Mahomes to hit the 3-peat to knock down his legacy. Hell no. 155 push-ups though, 10 push every touchdown, turn 5 figure. Lucky it wasn't a good shootout. Wow, Montana Max is on Rich Nick. Disappointed in what? I mean, look at the Titans, Becker. Like we had Kyle Phillips, Kari Blasingame, AJ Brown, and D-Hop all in the Super Bowl. People that we said wasn't good enough to play football. That's crazy, bro. Eagles defense, yeah. I mean, the offensive line and defensive line showed up. Like Jalen Hurts had time to do whatever he wanted to do tonight because Jurgens and Dickerson came back and they was healthy. Like the Eagles' O line is just gooned out, and then their D line was sending four and getting home. The Chiefs look like when somebody can't block a loop. That's what they look like tonight. Somebody that couldn't block mid blitz, double mug, or the loop, and just frustrated throwing picks. That's what they look like. He said Brady jinxed him. Yeah, Tom Brady calling the game was kind of cool though. Like I think we need more of that, bro. Rest in peace, LIP, man. It would, bro. Imagine if Kobe was calling the NBA Finals and the Lakers was playing. Like that's what they kind of look like. Yeah, he's talking about the Falcons comeback. He said, so y'all think if Pat would have won? No. It would have just like started a conversation that he did something that's never been done before. So it's like that. You need things like that. Like when we talk about people's legacy, like this person's run versus this person's run, you like, okay, did he got something that this person ain't got? Like some people got championships in like Tom Brady got a championship on two different teams. Peyton Manning got a championship on two different teams. That add into the lore of their legacy of saying it wasn't. People said that Brady was a Patriot guy and it's the reason why he won, and then he went to the Bucks and did it. You know what I'm saying? Then Belichick never won without Brady, so like that's a knock on Belichick and a plus on Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same way Andy Reid won on the Eagles and then he won on the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the all-time leadingest coach on both teams. But you know, at the end of the day, like it's you need things on your resume. It's the conversation. Like who really cares who's the greatest? By the time Mahomes' career is over, who cares about him or Brady? I really don't. I just like enjoying seeing we getting to see cream and the crop teams play each other. Game plan was excellent. I mean, they stopped Barkley though. Like they tried to run Barkley and Barkley wasn't getting nowhere. But the point was, it's just like Lamar. If you decide to stop Derrick Henry, then like Lamar gonna eat on the QB runs, and then when Jalen Hurts start popping them for them 20, 30-yard runs with the QB design run, because if the running back blocks, then it's a one-on-one if somebody ain't in the hole. Like Jalen Hurts broke their back on third down, scrambling. $1 million watch. Yeah, they're gonna gas that subject if they won though. Reed he didn't win a Super Bowl with the Eagles, but he's the Eagles' all-time winningest coach. Like nobody thinks that Sirianni is a better coach than the Andy Reid or Doug Peterson. I mean, Andy Reid went to 4 straight NFC championships. No matter who and what they had, they lost to Brady in the one Super Bowl they lost in. Then he goes to the Chiefs and he's dominated both sides. I mean, think about it. Like, think about being in the NFC championship 4 straight years and then going to another conference and going for a decade and winning your division for a whole decade, and like every other year for a decade you in the Super Bowl. That's domination, bro. Like he's did it on both coasts. It's like if somebody was on the Boston Celtics and had a 10-year run of dominance and then went to the Lakers and had a 10-year run of dominance, like you dominated both coasts. Eli in the Hall of Fame. I mean, Eli got them championship rings. I don't think Eli care about none of that. I mean, everybody gonna lose. I mean, the point is, like, Brady and Mahomes is gonna have more Super Bowl losses than some of these people that we think is great as ever even being. Oh, Gilly the Kid, Johnny, Mr. PGA, what up? Would you put Nick over Doug? I don't know. Doug won with Nick Foles. He won with Nick Foles, man. Ownership is critical in a good dog. Yep. He said Kyle versus Speed flag game was better than the Super Bowl. Like Bron. See, but there's like the different parts to the legacy. Is like LeBron won on the Cavs, LeBron won on the Heat, LeBron won on the Lakers. But nobody can ever say they three-peated
Let me
twice
teach you
and
how to
have 6-0 in the finals and then a national championship in college at UNC. Like, whew. You know what I'm saying? Like the creation of the dream team, like the 10 rings with the Celtics, the Showtime Lakers. Like I hate Magic run got cut short due to AIDS. But you know, it's like just think about what Magic was at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Magic's numbers would have been crazy, like championship wise, appearance wise, stats wise, because like Magic game didn't depend on athleticism. Magic could have played till he was in the grave. How LeBron playing, Magic could have played like that.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
It said 4 straight years. But Sean, you remember those Eagles teams, bro? We talking about they got TO 1 year and lost to the Patriots by 3 in the Super Bowl. We talking about Freddie Mitchell and Deuce Staley and right. They had nobodies on offense going.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
That's in the time where like the Cowboys, the 49ers, the Pack, like we had like classic teams around them back then. Like sometimes I think we look at things and think like too negatively of it. Like the Bills run that they had 4 straight conference championships is like a great run. You look at them like, oh, they're losers. Like, bro, Jason Kidd was on the Nets in 4 straight finals. He lost to the Lakers and the Spurs. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't make what they did. They still dominated. Bro, Jason Kidd was going with Kerry Kittles and Keith Van Horn, bro, with nobodies. Like that's a thing to say. Like it don't matter where he's at, he's going to win. So like if Bill Belichick go to North Carolina and they never make bowl games, like that's a negative thing. If he go there and North Carolina win the ACC, it be in the ACC championship 4 straight years, you like, damn, Belichick really him. With different coaches, Jay. Phil, UConn women basketball team 4 in a row. Yeah, I mean Magic Johnson could play the 1 through the 5 like back then. 78 games and Calvin is yours. Look at Smoothie. You my hero. CLE with the dub ice. CLE, you ended your stream. I had you on the stream, bro. Like, how you gonna stop your stream when I got your stream in the background? I be needing people on the stream that's gonna stay on. If not, it cut off. I got my boy Chronic back there. We put Chronic on the big screen. T.O. with the broken leg. 9 for 122.
Let me teach you how
Only
to vibe.
put Braun over Jordan because I list things relevant to my life when I would see that's what people need to say is like great to me. Greatness is greatness, right? It don't diminish Kobe what LeBron do. It don't diminish Jordan what LeBron do. To me, it's like everybody was great in their era and their time. And I just respect greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really matter who you think is had a better legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like people gonna
let me teach you
connect
how
the
to
shit that was
vibe.
relevant when they was alive. Not Tubi. It's hard to win in the playoffs. It's hard to be healthy. It's hard for the ball to bounce your way. It's hard for like a moment to happen. I'm not the hero this city deserves. Man, that's crazy, Becker. You was live for 8 hours. I don't care, CLE. I don't care if you was live for 8 hours. It's not like you're going to be covering like Cleveland Brown footage or nothing, bro. Like, I'm just teasing, man. Nah, what's good, CLE? How was your Super Bowl night? But I think people just get so caught up in comparison, like this person to that person, like they all great in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Like you can find holes in anybody's arguing about anybody's greatness. Like it don't make Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, it don't make these guys suck because they ain't won a Super Bowl. It just mean they ain't had their moment. Like it was years when Big Ben didn't get his. It was years when Peyton Manning didn't get his. Brett Favre didn't get his. Drew Brees didn't get his. It was year when Eli didn't get his. Like all the people that won Super Bowls during that time, Russell Wilson, like all them people that had moments where like they didn't have. You just got to get there and have it. You can say what you want about Durant. Durant had his time. 35-75, 29-10 and 10 in two finals MVPs. Like he had his time. Like Jason Kidd got his with the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Dirk Nowitzki got his. Like you just got to get yours. Like He had to sit through all them Celtics teams, all them Spurs teams, all them Laker teams, all them teams that loaded up. You know what I'm saying? Like Dirk and Whiskey had to get in there and get right. You feel me? Like you just got to get your championship when you can. Cause it's crazy, you know, cause that's how people look at it. It's like, if you don't get that one win, they just like discredit everything that you ever did. Or like if Brady or Mahomes lose in the Super Bowl, they're like, oh my God, you're trash. Like, not trash. I mean, it wasn't his night. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that type of thing happens. Literally about to fire Sirianni. I mean, it's the same for Ryan Day. They was about to fire Ryan Day till he went on and steamrolled the college football playoffs and beat everybody's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like Ryan Day was about to get fired. If Tennessee would have flooded Ohio State in Ohio State, Ryan Day is not the coach. But they went and beat everybody's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the hardest road through the playoffs and got there after losing to Michigan. Ohio State sucks. Fire Ryan Day. Ryan Day and Ohio State Buckeyes win the championship. Fire Sirianni. The Philadelphia Eagles dominate the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Like people just go back and forth and switch, man. You just gotta take your emotions out of it. That's why I'm the most unbiased sports person reality on earth. If you disagree, challenge me. 32 teams in the NFL and 12 teams still haven't won it. Just got to get one 2 times. Just got to get one. When KD won back to back. I mean, think about it. People was dogging Braun out when the Warriors won their second one on Braun. But I'm like, LeBron went 58-8 in game 1 and J.R. Smith ran off with the Henny. Like, Braun gave KD 50 in the opener. Like, that man had like a 50-point triple-double and be like, man, Braun sucks. I'm like, bro, do you watch? Like, bro, you know how hard it is for somebody to have like 50, 10, and 10? Like, and his shooting guard ran off with the ball. He got high and forgot what was going on in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, things happen. They've been barely winning games and they ain't seen any pressure like that. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I mean, the Chiefs been beat up and injured all year. They won a lot. They won 12 out of 17 games closely. Sometimes you have to say there's some skill in beating people in close games. There's no blowouts. There's no easy games. They choking people out at like winning when it count, making last second drives, getting last second defensive stops. They really just show they got the heart of a champion. And whether they was injured and beat up or people was going to jail or anything was happening all season, they still beat everybody in the AFC ass again. So it's not like they was, oh my God, it was a last second Hail Mary or something. It wasn't none of that. At the end of the game, Patrick Mahomes got the ball, you probably lose if it's a 1 possession game. The Chiefs just said,
Let me teach
we
you
not
how to
going to
vibe.
play a close game with y'all. Top 5 million people look at me funny. I don't put Tupac
me
and Biggie
teach
in
you
my
how
list.
to
I
vibe.
experience their music. I can't expect you to. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, like people will listen to an R&B album and like not hear that 10 of the 12 tracks have Isley
Let me
Brothers
teach you
samples in
how
it
to
and be
vibe.
like, nah, man, this group better than the Isley. Like 10 of their 12 songs are samples. It would be the same for like a lot of the artists y'all listen to
Let me
now. It's
teach
like
you how to vibe.
old song samples or old choruses. Like, bro, I don't listen to Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? Like all his lyrics are people did from 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him. Like he's still a good artist. It just don't connect with me. Mahomes and KC are gonna be fine. People tend to forget that Brady won 3 or 4. They went 10 years before the next
me
one. It
teach you
happens,
how
but
to
I don't think
vibe.
it'll be that long for them though. DK with the 100-star bomb. Dragon Stickers in the chat. B Henry, what up? Mr. Six. Yeah, them defensive linemen was going crazy, bro. They was throwing the lineman into the quarterback. He said, what happened tonight? They got smoked. Obviously, I don't think we need to be like some kind of a psychic to know that the Chiefs got their ass beat tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that got to do with anything? The Eagles looked hungry, bro. Like, they scored their first touchdown. They didn't celebrate. On the sideline, their face was like this. They just looked like a team that was on a revenge tour. You getting old? Man, you ain't old. I'm old. But I feel young. And I ran 3 miles today, so I'm finna get this back. Boy, y'all don't be ready for workout, Buddha. I'm gonna have too much energy.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
What's sad though, this is the end of the football season. And then all we got is like pro day, combine, draft. And like, I'm gonna have to hear for 2 months how the Titans is gonna trade out of one and get some old ass, trash ass QB, overpay for him, how we gonna be bad for the next decade. We can have all these like hypothetical ass conversations about football. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about to run into
Let
now.
me teach you how to vibe.
They had Kobe mindset, job ain't finished. Yeah, I mean Nolan Smith, Sweat, Jordan Davis, Cart, like them boys was like pushing the pocket. They was pushing the pocket. And like the slot cornerbacks and the safeties was playing down in the flats. I don't even really think they was worried about the Chiefs wide receivers beating them over the top at all. Like the Chiefs took no shot plays. But I think the Chiefs did themselves a disservice by not trying to establish the run early. After they got that stop from that penalty early, they really should have went out and tried to establish the run, bro. Spring football, the Cowboys gonna hire a wide receiver from the UFL. He said to the Eagles Super Bowl champs, the best team in football. Hey, Prime. I was telling people, you don't gotta complain about like one play, one penalty. The Chiefs got dominated today. Eagles went and took the game. Like, that's how you beat the Chiefs. You just gotta go take it. Like how the Buccaneers did them, y'all did them like that today. Like defensive line 8. Even though Saquon didn't get off, like Jalen Hurts played like super poised today, like beating him with his feet, beating him with his legs, making the right reads, passing the ball, distributing the ball, moving, managing the pocket, bro. Like y'all did everything y'all wanted to do today. Y'all got the push on the goal line. Like y'all got a play didn't go y'all way. Y'all came right back, got to stop, got off the field. Like Eagles dominated today. They say season finale 24-25. Yeah, we finna be sad around this bitch. Like football gonna dry up. Longest time waiting for 2025-26 season to start. I mean, we gonna be excited until draft day, but they're gonna be giving you all these dumb hypotheticals until we get to the draft and the Tennessee Titans do something stupid. He said Graham old ass is moving. 2 stacked on both ends. Yeah, I mean, like, I think I seen the game plan. Like Dotson got open for that huge pass up the sideline, which is saying like, the Eagles have been struggling passing the ball. You know what I'm saying, up until that point, and then boom, you know what I'm saying, like they went on the same. Then Dotson get in, then AJ get in, then Devontae get in, then Goddard was wide open. Like, even though the Chiefs game plan was to take Saquon out, that worked, but everybody else on the Eagles looked wide open. And the offensive line wasn't barring none. Yeah, I mean, 40-6, like, that's domination, bro. See, that's why I be saying when teams be saying, oh, the Chiefs, bro, like, you got to go beat them. You got to go kick their ass, and that's what the Eagles did tonight. Bottle, what up? Look like Hurts get the first 99 card. I'm happy for Hurts. Like, a lot of people wrote him off. Said he couldn't do this, couldn't do that. Bama QBs can't do nothing. Man won a championship at Bama. Won a championship on the Eagles and balled out and got the MVP. Titans for real. Bro, if the Titans trade the number 1 pick, bro, I'm not watching football next season. Bro, it's Cam Ward and Shador sitting there. Give me some swag, bro. Stop giving me these old flannel shirt wearing motherfuckers at the podium after we get our ass beat. If we get beat by the Texans, if we get beat by the Ravens, we get beat by the Bills, we get beat by the Bengals, we get beat by these teams, I at least want to see somebody with some drip. I do not want to see no flannel shirt, button up, Trader Joe Jean wearing, sitting up there talking about, man, we got to play better than coach better. I need some give me some style, bro. Get Cam Ward or Shador, bro. Like get stop the BS. What is it? Jalen Hurts can't read the defense. He ain't the quarterback. He's a running back. Then he balled in both Super Bowls and got a ring. and got a national championship, bro. Give me Cam Ward and Shador, bro. $7 million.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Bees, what up? Love Will Levis's means though. Who liked you like Will Levis's means? I like Derek Carr getting $51 million to tank our franchise next season. That's the closest the New Orleans fan base gonna get to the Super Bowl is having the Eagles win their Super Bowl in y'all city. Now, how's that for means? I'm saying, bro, they sitting there talking about they got to change the culture and guys got to buy in, and then Aaron Rodgers is not even going to show up to week 3 of the preseason. Look, I'm on y'all, Nick. They ain't even got no Carhartt drip. It's just some JCPenney structured flannel shirt with some jeans standing out there talking about we got to play harder. You ain't good enough to play harder to beat nobody good. Give me Cam Ward or Shador. If Shador come, give me them diamond turf Nikes, two-tone in blue, Houston Oilers Dion throwback diamond turfs. If Cam Ward show up, we gonna got a new celebration, bro. We got a mobile QB that can throw it from any angle, bro. Like, give me one of them too, man. Not trying to see Will Levis and Mason Rudolph and them type of dudes out there playing football. No, bro, no. Drip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me teach you how
swag,
to vibe.
style, pizzazz, sauce, whatever you want to call it, low. Like whatever it is, it factor, whatever y'all want to say it is. Like, give me one of them type of QBs, bro. What do we need? A quarterback. He said, try being a Browns fan. Don't worry, y'all gonna mess up right behind us. Y'all ain't gonna trade Myles Garrett. Y'all gonna be sitting there at the draft and trade Myles Garrett after the draft. You'll get a pick for 2027. Justin, all right, look, Justin, you my mans. Pause. We not finna sit here and talk about the Titans need to build a team and then find a QB. How has that worked out? Through the first 11 weeks of the NFL season, the Tennessee Titans had the number 1 statistical defense in the league. They had a 1,000-yard receiver. They had a 1,000-yard running back. When they started the season, they had 2,000-yard receivers. They revamped their line and did everything and came back with quarterbacks who led the league in turnovers. Do we need to have this conversation again? If your quarterbacks have 35 turnovers in 17 weeks, that means they turn the ball over at least 2 times a game. Our special teams was 32 out of 32 in the NFL. There's no talent that's going to make a quarterback be good. If you had started the season with D-Hop, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd, Traylon Burks, Jaquan Jackson, Nick Westbrook, Tajay Spears, Tony Pollard, like, you started with that. You started with Harold Landry, Arden Key, Devondre Sweat, Jeffrey Simmons, Ernest Jones,
Let me teach you how to vibe.
Kenneth Murray, Quandre Diggs, Amani Hooker, Cheeto Awuzie, L'Jarius Sneed, Jarvis Brownlee Jr., McCreary. Bro, they started with that. The quarterback sucked. Like, bro, you can't win when you ain't got no QB. We not finna have this conversation again. The Commanders didn't need to build no team, nigga. They got Jaden Daniels. The Broncos sent off half their team to free agency. They got rid of Justin Simmons. They got rid of Jerry Jeudy. They got rid of Russell Wilson, and they went and got Bo Nix, and Bo Nix played good, and they won. Sometimes you got to get a damn QB, bro. Sometimes you need a QB. You need to draft a QB. Not finna sit here and listen to they need to build a team. The Browns build a team and don't have a quarterback. The Titans build a team and don't have a quarterback. All these teams that suck, like the New York Giants got Brian Burns, got Kayvon Thibodeau, got Dexter Lawrence, got all them dudes, Malik Neighbors. But they went and got everybody. They ain't got no damn quarterback. You need a quarterback. Not finna sit here and listen to y'all talk about this shit again, bro. We're not having these regressive ass conversations about building a team. The quarterback is the hardest position to fill in all of sports. Give me a quarterback, and I'm not worried about who my right guard is if I got a decent QB. Carwin, what up? NFL AD getting hurt in the first game. He went off and then got hurt. That's such an AD game. 2 times, bro. I'm saying, like, Ryan Tannehill had Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, a veteran offensive line with Taylor Lewan. Then they had Jarrell Casey, Big Jeff, Bud Dupree, Harold Lance. Like, Bray had all them people in 2019. Then double back when they got Bud Dupree and all them boys, man. Like, no, we not just a QB away. I'm saying you're not ever going to be good in the NFL unless you got a good QB. It's 14 teams in the playoffs. 12 of them got a first round draft pick. The other 2 is Jalen Hurts and Russell Wilson. 2 guys that got Super Bowls. So this whole thought that you can go build everything and get the QB last don't work. You need to get a QB on a rookie deal and then go load up and build around that rookie contract. And when that rookie contract is up and you got to pay him, you can do like the Eagles. You can trade. You can let Hargraves go. You can let Fletcher Cox go. You can let Kelsey retire. You can send off Bradbury. You can go get rid of people and draft people in positions where you need. Okay, we need corners. They went and drafted corners. Okay, that 1 year they need D-line. They got Jalen Carter and
let me teach you how to
call it up front. Like, that's what you do. Like, you just go draft players where you need them. And then you go get Saquon Barkley after you lose the Super Bowl. Like, darling, that's what you do. AOM? Yeah. Check the app. I watched y'all this year, but I haven't really watched. That's what I'm saying. Like, Goldie, what up? Like, the Tennessee Titans need to draft a QB and start building around a QB. Guess who's number 2 in the league in turnovers at the QB position? Just find out who's picking second. Guess who's right behind that? The Giants. Like, all the teams that quarterbacks suck and turn the ball over are the teams that are dead last in the league and picking first. He said Goldie entered the chat. Must be an Apex night. Maybe. He said the Titans got about 26. Says who? What legitimate thinking person thinks a team that the Titans have 26 players missing? And let me help you out. There's 11 starters on offense and 11 starters on defense. Your 2 deep consists of 22 players. Now, where in the fuck do they need 26 from? I know you've been on your Henny and Black and Mild shit, but now you're starting to seem like you on the salvia, the spice, the K2, the fentanyl. If there's 22 starters on the NFL roster, offense and defense, how in the hell did they have 26 holes? I'm going to wait for a second. I'm going to see if you come up with something. And when you don't, I'm going to still be sitting here sipping my coffee. The 11-year-old got heartbroken.
Let me teach you how to vibe.
I'm going to wait on this one. Dante, G, Marquise, Robeezy, Robert Lay, what up? He said not the mushroom coffee, maybe. This is the end of the mushroom coffee. Oh, Jeff say check the app. Hold up. Yo, this man is bugging. Yo, listen, man. Oh my God. Yeah. Dog, this man Big Jeff done sent that 150 ball. Listen, right now, I'm gonna need y'all. If you're on Facebook, check your notifications for the gifted sub, but drop them stickers in the chat. If you're on Kick, you don't even gotta be a sub right now. Don't even gotta be a sub. Just drop them stickers. If you're on Twitch, it's a free Amazon Prime sub out there. It's some chat stickers you can use without even being a sub. Go and drop them. If you're on YouTube, they ain't got stickers over there, but hashtag Big Jeff. And Big Jeff, just know that it might be a Big Jeff emote coming soon. It might be a Big Jeff emote coming soon. It might be in the works. Yuichi might be working on it. It's coming 2 times. Pause. He getting the whole emote. His shit gonna have motion with it. It's not even gonna be a regular sticker. It's legitimately gonna have motion on it. I shouldn't even say anything. The Browns never won. Yeah. Man, Andrew, you wildin', bro. I need to know why Meek sent you a refund. Man, you know it's Daddy Meeks now, man. Pause. You know, Meeks got a kid now, so Meeks is enjoying life. Shanrick, appreciate that. That man, appreciate that. He's enjoying life right now of being a dad right now. So he's just in his moment. What he probably saying is like he ain't playing the game and he ain't streaming and shit right now. So you know he focusing on being a new dad. So it probably ain't even, you know. He said streamers finna inbox Jeff to come check out this. Do Jeff? Yeah, 2 times. Pass the blunt, man. Give me that blunt. Don't you realize we be watching Jeff stream when he be playing them grudge matches? I be pulling up his stream. Like everybody that play in the tournaments got a stream. He on Twitch. Jeff for real win. He righted all his wrongs. That takes a lot of heart. Man, I remember when like all that situation happened. Like I remember what I told y'all. I was like, bro, if somebody ever been in that position and ain't been in that position before, like it's their first time doing it, it could be overwhelming. You could get into a bad space. I was like, but he do nothing to me. Ain't no wrongs been happening to me, so I'm not finna be, you know, sit and be mad at nobody that ain't done nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, you give a person time. Either they gonna right their wrongs and get right, or you know, they gonna say charge it to the game. He said, that's a good question, Shanrick. What did they decide with the MCS, bro? The whole Super Bowl didn't happen, and EA still can't even get this weak ass PlayStation Network up. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to EA MCS. Bro, they over here putting predictions. It says stay tuned for more details on when they gonna face each other. Man, they probably gonna have them go to Orlando and play. So he definitely got to at least just start calling him Dumber. Hey, listen, man, I gave everybody crazy names. He said Big Jeff, new CEO, Ivan Haynes, old CEO, Big B. Big Bean was in here earlier, but 2 times, like, the Chiefs lost tonight. Big Bean said, hey, we'll be back. He said, congratulations to the Eagles. We'll be back. You ain't see him when the stream first started. Big Bean be in here. And sometimes he be gifting on the purple site and stuff too. Watch my lips about PlayStation. Bro, PlayStation Network crashed in New Orleans at the Super Bowl for 2 days. They couldn't play a $250,000 game, even though they just had ALGS in Japan with 15,000 people there speaking all them different languages, 60 people with 60 different PCs, 23-man teams, and they did not have a shutdown like that. Bro, that is embarrassing to have an exclusive contract and somebody at Sony made the mistake and started the maintenance on their servers on the week of the Super Bowl where a $250,000 game being played. PlayStation is dog shit. It always been doing that, going back to the PlayStation 3 getting hacked, PlayStation 4 with the ceiling fan airplane motor, and now PlayStation dropping the ball in a $250,000 game. Somebody gonna get fired over there. Best believe whoever that person that messed it up is gonna get fired, bro. They're gonna get fired. They gonna get fired, bro. Man, we ain't got no audio issues. We got one HDMI cable on the new Xbox, bro. Xbox would never. Yeah, that guy's for sure fired. Yeah, it wasn't, man. Somebody messed something up. Your boy Max for sure said, I'm so mad about the Super. Don't be mad. If you a Chiefs fan, you done won your division for a decade. You done been to the Super Bowl half the decade. Y'all got multiple championships. Bro, you can't win it every year, man. Don't be mad unless you bet a bunch of money and lost. He said, I ain't got no bunch of cords. I can do Xbox Party through my PC. You know what I'm saying? And I got that brand new thing on you. You feel me? And I got that brand new thing on me. Man, PlayStation could never. Y'all still be, hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Talking into the controller head ass. Yeah, Chiefs did get built the ass. Nah, that's my boy Goat, man. That's Goat. Me and Goat always gonna tease each other. What happened with PlayStation? The PlayStation Network shut down. That's why they couldn't play the MCS. $250,000 game on the line and the network shut down. I think it was either a DDoS or a huge direct hack. He said they told Buddy good luck on your future endeavors. I'm being serious. I mean, that's pretty embarrassing though. Like, we sat here for an hour. They gave away the Darrington Evans card, and then I feel bad for my boy Mazesko had to come out here and say, I unfortunately regret to inform y'all that we will not be having the MCS championship tonight, the $250,000 final between Fancy and John Beast, because PlayStation Network is down and we cannot rectify the situation. Stay tuned for more details on when this game will take place. I mean, they finna have to go fly back to Orlando and play on Xbox. And when I play FPS, because my left stick was my left controller, the L bump, like the click in wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? So we had to do that thing. You feel me? Titan blue. My colors don't run, man. Titan blue. Hey, if you really a OG in the chat, drop that sticker for me right now. Drop that crystal ball, cause it's one fan base that I'm about to slap y'all. I need the crystal balls. I'm about to slap this fan base. They deserve it. I've been waiting to say this. It took PlayStation a year to get Discord. They got hit with the EMP. They literally dropped an hour before the game too. Classic. He say, man, it's a way to ban a streamer. I thought it was always Xbox. No, back in the original days when I played FPS, all the games weren't cross-platform. So I had every game on PlayStation and on Xbox, so I could play with all my fans. So like the community, I had Xbox community days on Apex. I had PlayStation community days, and I had Xbox man days, and I had PlayStation man days. I really went back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the only people to do that. And shout out to my mans from the D. Sent me a controller, one of those Razer controllers where you could remap the buttons on PlayStation for it to feel like an Xbox controller. Bars. Oh yeah, Kellen Moore ain't leaving New Orleans. All right, here go. Hey, if y'all don't got the sticker, man, click on y'all notifications. It's gifted subs out there. All right, so look. It used to always be Xbox, and then PlayStation won the contract for it last year. So like, you know, they technically couldn't roll Xboxes out there and have the final, but they probably gonna put some clause in there now that if y'all ain't gonna get y'all stuff right, we reserve the right to have it on Xbox. Here you go. San Francisco 49er fans. Well, I told y'all, I said, man, y'all done paid IU. Debo done got paid. This man, Brock Purdy, asking for $60 million. Some people gonna have to walk for y'all to get under contract next year. And Debo Samuel is going to be traded. Ain't nobody trying to pick up Debo for no $25 million a year. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody trying to give Brock Purdy no $60 million a year. I'm sorry. Boy, we thought the Chiefs finna be down bad. It finna be the Niners. They got a money problem now. So where does Debo go? Where does Debo go? And if y'all get Brock Purdy, if I get Brock Purdy more than 40, y'all gonna be in trouble. He been to a Super Bowl, so he deserved to get paid, but please don't Dak Prescott yourself. Dak Prescott is $89 million dead cap this season. He got 150 left. Don't do it to yourself. Because, y'all can afford to lose Debo. You know what I'm saying? If IU come back healthy next year and y'all draft somebody, but who finna pick up them $25 million a year for Debo? Debo to Buffalo? That don't make them beat the Chiefs or the Ravens next year. He's not a better route runner than Amari Cooper. He's a better athlete. Debo Samuel to the Chargers. We talking about $25 million though. We're not just talking about him going out there for the Fritney. Does Debo Samuel end up on the Commanders? He would fit in with that type of game. I just don't know with this draft class if I get him $25 million to play football though. Yep, Becker. The Browns to do something like that. Browns ain't got no money. Man, she finally commented back, y'all. He stopped ducking. Justin, what up? He said we losing 26 players this year alone. A 2-deep roster is 11 players. Do we need to go back down and break down what a 2-deep is? It's impossible for the Tennessee Titans to lose 26 starters on a 22-man 2-deep. Even if you add the punter and the kicker and the long snapper, my boy, you still one short. Like, I'm trying to figure out where you get this. Tennessee Titans need 26 players that's starters, and it's 22 starters on 11 on offense and 11 on defense. I'm just waiting, bro. New England needs a wide receiver badly. Badly enough to spend $25 million on Debo. I could see Debo in New England. They should have the bread for it. The Cardinals and the Commanders got the most money. Cardinals and the Commanders got the most money, I think. Debo to Tampa Bay? No. Think about it. You pay $25 million for him to probably be wide receiver 3. I don't think he get more looks than Mike Evans and Godwin when they're healthy. Him and Marvin Harrison Jr. would be hard on the Cardinals. See, I like him on the Cardinals or the Commanders because they got mobile QBs that would make a player like him kind of dangerous. New England has the most currently at 123. Vegas, Commanders, and Arizona. Do they want to blow 25 on Debo though? I mean, I say this, Drake May needs it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll start there. Drake May does need it. We need 26 players to resign. The Tennessee Titans need to fill out that 2-deep. You're gonna have a first round, a third round. That's 2. 2 fourths. That's 4. 2 fifths. That's 6. A 6 and a 7. They're gonna pick up 8 players in the draft. They got futures. They got free agency signings because the Titans got like 70, 80 million free. Like, you got to remember that, like, the people that's unsigned from the Titans are like Daniel Brunskill, Nick Vanette, guys that had 1 year, Sebastian Joseph Day. These are guys with like $1-2 million contracts that's going to be picked back up for depth anyways. It's not like the Titans have like some huge thing. Like, bro, like, no, that's not how that works. Probably like the biggest person to be re-signed for the Titans is probably NWI, and his projected contract is like 4 years, 13 million or something like that. Bro, stop it. They don't need 26 players. It's 22 people on the 2 deep. The Tennessee Titans only need a handful of players as starters, and they're gonna get 8 from the draft. Since Rodgers is a free agent, do we scoop him for 25 and pray to God he can mentor Sanders Award? Is Aaron Rodgers gonna mentor anybody? No. I just don't trust him, bro. Like, listen, rather than giving Aaron Rodgers 25 million, rather than give any of these guys millions, if Tic Tac Titans agree with me that a bridge quarterback is Baker Mayfield for $7.5 million that went to the playoffs, Joe Flacco for $8 million on the Browns that go to the playoffs. A bridge quarterback ain't 25, 30, 40 million dollars. A bridge quarterback is cheap. A bridge quarterback might be draft Shador or Cam Ward and bring back Mariota for about 5 or 10 million.
Let me teach you how
That's
to
a
vibe.
bridge. Mariota, let's say they entered the season and let's say Cam Ward or Shador was like 4-2 going into the bye, and they got hurt, banged up, and they wanted to play Mariota for 2 weeks. Mariota could go 2-0, 1-1. I don't think he'd go 0-2. I think he'd get the job done on running the offense. I think Mariota would run the offense better than Will Levis and Mason Rudolph did this year. He's a capable backup. That's what a bridge is like, and he wants to teach and show people. He's been there and he understands his role. Somebody who want to come in and win games and make a bunch of money is not interested in tootling no young QB. If that's the case, and you can't get somebody like that that's cheap, that's efficient, just leave Will Levis in there year 3 in the system with Brian Callahan and draft your guy and roll with it. If the guy ain't playing good by the bye week, Brian Callahan is gonna get fired anyways. Debo in Arizona spend that money. We need a whole front 7. He hung a Hulk Hogan on the number 1 pick. I'm gonna be like Montoya. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? 25 mil for Debo. Yeah, I don't know about the 25 million. Yeah, Rodgers is not mentoring. That's my fear. I don't trust him either. But I can see the Titans doing it. You could bring in Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston turned the ball over just as much as Mason Rudolph and Will Levis. My whole point is, if you're unsure on your bridge, just leave Will Levis there and go draft your guy. If the Titans had a 2-game stretch in the season where Will Levis had to play, I don't expect him to play as bad as he did this year. I expect he could go 1-1 and get it done. That's what a bridge is. Why would you go spend $10 million for somebody that's going to play like Levis? Just have Levis there. What did Malik Willis look like in year 4 of his rookie? I mean, year 3. He went 3-0 on the Packers with a good game plan. Malik Willis would have been just fine behind Tannehill if they would have developed him correctly. They didn't develop him correctly. Will Levis in year 3 would be fine as a bridge for $1.5 million. Why go out and spend all that money for somebody who you expect, if Jameis Winston come in, we're probably gonna play 500 ball or less than. He's a turnover king too. It's not like Jameis Winston is like, I love Jameis Winston, the personality, the player and who he is, but dog, like, he's gonna turn the ball over, bro. It's not like he's coming in to protect the ball. Montoya's moving. Becker, Montoya, Titans need Tannehill. I would have brought Tannehill back before I would sign these other guys. A temporary breakup. Yeah, he didn't cheat. He never left. He never went nowhere. You saying no, but reality is, what the hell do y'all think happen if Aaron Rodgers come to Nashville and we have a losing record by the bye week? He gonna start tanking. He gonna start saying he need to go on a sabbatical. He gonna tap out, and you gonna be in the same position, minus $25 million. Like, you build for the future, bro. Like, Aaron Rodgers ain't about to make you win no division, bro. You get a quarterback like let's say Matt Stafford went down and the Rams need a QB and they paid Aaron Rodgers to play the season. Let's say the Bengals or somebody like that, or the Broncos quarterback went down and they paid him for one season. That's what you paying for him to try to make a run for you and get it done as a veteran that's been an MVP and won a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is not the guy that's going to train your QB on how to be a pro. It's just not, like, it's not realistic, man. Like, I just need y'all to be realistic for a second. Like, that's cool for Madden and he got Titans Kims, but I'm saying, like, we talking about like actually trying to build a team for the future? No. Draft a QB. Or y'all get so stuck on this one to trade back shit, get you a bridge and trade back. We're gonna watch Cam Ward Shador do celebrations and shit all summer. I mean all season next year. Because, you know, some people have made some good points saying that, like, they didn't think the QBs this year was going to turn into what they turn in. So who knows what the guys next year will be. So you're just going to throw this whole season away. And then Jeffrey Simmons and Amani Hooker and Harold Landry all going to be gone by the time you get that next person. So, like, you that much farther away. What is Abdul Carter going to do? You realize if the Titans draft Abdul Carter that Harold Landry will be shipped the instant. It's not like he's going to upgrade the defense. Harold Landry going to get traded the second they draft him. And then the other side going to be weak. So it's going to be Abdul Carter and Arden Key. Like, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Like what's the difference, bro? Like, it's not making sense to me. Bro, what's going to happen is Tennessee Titans pass on a quarterback at 1. The Browns going to take Cam Ward, and the Giants going to take Shador Sanders, and they instantly going to be lit up. And the Titans, they're going to be able to getting their teeth kicked in by the damn Jaguars, Colts, and Texans. Man, Harold Landry had 9 sacks on a horrible team this year. Like, imagine what Harold Landry's sack number would look like if the Titans was good and ever played with a lead where he could actually blitz. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, he don't even get the blitz because the team sucks so bad. Like, teams is in clock and in chew clock by the time he get on the field. He can't get sacks in it with a team playing chew clock. I mean, 2 times, like, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid being one of them teams that trade their number 1 pick and then watch another team pick a goon instead of them. I get another one of these old ass quarterbacks I won't be watching. Tyler, what up? I'll be looking at some other shit. Yeah, I'm in the zone, bro. Like, think about it. Some team is about to spend good money on Sam Darnold. And that carrot's going to turn back into a pumpkin. And when that carrot's turned back into a pumpkin, they're going to realize we just spent $40 million on this man for the next 3 seasons. We didn't give him $100 million guaranteed. And next year we need to draft a QB. That's what's going to happen, bro. Like y'all seen Jalen Hurts tonight. You seen Mahomes. You seen Lamar. You seen Josh Allen. You seen Burrow. You seen CJ Stroud. You seen Goff. You seen Jaden Daniels. You seen Jordan Love. You seen Matt Stafford. You seen all these first round draft picks throw beams and get their team into the playoffs to try to make a run. And somehow y'all thinking we finna go take the guys that can't get it done and get him a bunch of money. Ask the Saints what they wish they could do. The Saints got $51 million tied up in the Derek Carr, and he ain't taking no pay cut. You know what I'm saying? Beat the Giants. Sign Daniel Jones to a 4-year, $160 million deal and watch Saquon hold the trophy up tonight. Just do it. And then Daniel Jones ain't even on the roster. He in Minnesota. That's the type of stuff that happens, bro. Yeah, I'm saying 2 times. It's like, we going to be like Montoya watching watching your bae get clapped out. Ooh, hey. Man, Montoya girl was riding that. Ooh, she was like landing
Let me
flush on
teach
it
you
too.
how to vibe.
That's why he would run and saying, "No, you shameless bitch." You shameless. Montoya was running on that beach. He knew what was about to happen. Sound like something Mickey Loomis would do. Us, typo, keep us out of nah. All us bum teams all make the same mistakes. But you sitting there telling us to do it, talking about we got a bunch of holes. E2, tighten up. Don't you realize these teams that got good quarterbacks, the role players look a lot better? When teams got a good quarterback, then role players look a whole lot better. And this is from your most unbiased content creator. Shot by
Babu, the Facebook gaming in the building.
I'm not saying sign a lot of money for a QB. I'm saying spend 10 million. Okay, Sheed, who can you get for 10 million? Y'all realize that the Titans, the Browns, the Giants, the Jets, the Raiders all want a QB. You realize it's 5 teams in the top 10 that want a QB. Like just understand that. And how Atlanta wasn't in the market for a QB but drafted one. It might be some team that y'all think is in love with their QB, but they really not. They would love to trade up and draft a QB with the skill set of Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. That's what'll happen. You be sitting there with egg on your face, watching the QB that you thought was gonna fall to you got snatched up. E2, tighten up. And then too, I love this that like on the screen y'all can see all the social media platforms comment. That's dope. I love that.